Okay, so I've tested these pretty well. I haven't really played that many games. I didn't get to play Battlefield on it yet. So, hold on one second. Let me turn my music down. That Music Unlimited app, by the way, is really convenient, and this is what I'm getting it from, is the Music Unlimited. I use my 30-day trial on it. It's actually pretty cool. Anyway, these headphones, they are great. They feel comfy. I figured out what everything does for the most part. The sound slash chat, I figured, was the party chat volume control. You can control the volume of your party. It works. You do have to plug that in to use it. So it takes up a USB slot, which is kind of a downfall. I really thought it could just be 100% wireless, where you don't need any of the USBs or anything like that, but you don't. Or actually, you do need it. So, like I said in my previous video, all the buttons are on the left side of the headset. You don't have to worry anything about the right side. And I figured out why the ear part is slanted in like that, right here, is because it gives your ear more room, because people's ears are different than other people's. So if you have big ears, you don't have to worry about them touching anything. That is what it provides, more room for your ears, and that's what they're slanted for. I figured that out on my own because I put them on and figured, wow, I have so much room in here, and that's why, because your ears, they actually kind of slant outward, and so the whole outward slant, well, the slant for this helps for your ears and how they slant. So that's really nice on how they built that. This part feels like a Nerf football. It's nice and soft. So you don't have, the comfort is amazing on this thing. I don't feel a thing on anything. I almost barely feel the headsets in general. Now, compared to the Pulse Elites, of course, the Pulse Elites have more features to them, but for how simple this is, for $100, I think it's quite worth it. Basically all you do to use them, and it kind of, there's one thing that sucks about it though, is when I plug that in, it's basically the power for it. There is a power button, and the 1 and 2, there is a 1 and 2 right here. The 1 is just your basic default, and the 2 is for your customizing. So you can customize your bass and stuff like that, and for movies and gaming. But they don't have the app in the PlayStation Store yet. So when the app comes out, you'll be able to customize it. And for your customization one, you just switch it over to the second one. And then all your features that you customize it with and 2 will be changed to whatever you used. And then you can change it back to the default by going to 1. And then it does let you know when you are connected to the headset, and it does let you know when you mute it. Oh, and it does connect you to your, the headsets do connect to a certain person too, just like the controllers. So that's cool how it's fully integrated. The headset, right there, you can see the volume and the battery life at the same time. I'm gonna turn it up. It does let me know when it gets to 3 power volume. And it does let me know when I'm completely muted. That's cool. I really like that, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go for these, just to see how it interacted with the PS4, and it does amazingly. And then it does let you know when you're muted. And then, like I said, I'm pushing these at the same. I'm pushing them, so I'm gonna push it now, and then it's gonna unmute it, and it will let me know. That feature is awesome, and basically that is all that we have for it right now. I mean, it's just a simple product, and it works great. Folds up. You do get a little bag, and it actually fits in the bag well, just like the Beats. So, is it worth $100? I think they are, because I'm not just trying to sell you things because I work, at a Best Buy, and I'm just used to selling people things. I'm picky with my headsets, and I've only had them for like 5 hours now, but within the 5 hours, they felt great. I will post another video within a few days and see if there's anything that's buggy about them, but the volume, the sound, and how great it is in a party chat. They hear me clearly. The mic is integrated. Let me show you real quick where it's at. That is on the right, I believe. Or no, that's on the left too. Everything is on the left. Yeah. It's that little dot right here. And then, oh, the way you adjust them is different too. You actually move the earmuffs themselves up instead of like the section right here. You actually move the earmuffs up themselves. So that's something different and something you might have to get used to. But other than that, I love how simple they look, and that's the more simple to me, the better. Now the Elites I was gonna get, but like I said, these were in store quick, and I didn't even know. Nobody knew what the release date was, and the release date I guess now is the 7th of February. So let your friends know that they're out. Are they worth it? Yeah. If you have a buddy at a Best Buy that can get you discounted, then you might as well go through them, because I got mine for $68 on my discount. So for me, I really didn't pay $100, but would I have? I would have. Yes, eventually, but I work at a Best Buy, so I get them cheaper, so I bought them today. So, my opinion, if I were to give them a 10 out of 10, I wouldn't give them a 10. I would give them an 8 or a 9, because the fact that I have to switch my volume to all chat, and then the only way I could use them is if I transferred the chat from my TV to the headset. So one of them, only one of the things can be having the audio at the same time. So if you like to use these for movies, but you want them for yourself and you want your friends to hear the movie on the TV at the same time, it's not going to work. The other thing is, some headphones, I understand, had like chat on the left side of one ear, and you had the volume in both at the same time. These have the chat in both ears and the volume at the same time, and you can control the chat in the party at the same time as the volume in the game, so you can equalize them out. That's how that's going to work out, and that's how I have the headsets, and I am enjoying them right now. I probably am going to keep these and not get the Elites, but the Elites are great too. I'm not a hater on anything whatsoever. I was going to go for the Elites, but I just feel for $90, not 90, for $100, and without the whole bass boosters, I honestly don't care. The bass is at a perfect level for me. I don't need something blaring in my ears. I'm actually well satisfied with the headsets. And as you can see, they look nice just sitting right next to the PS4, and another reason why I liked them is because they match my PS4. So I want something that is from Sony that, you know, why not get a Sony pair of headphones? So, I mean, it looks good sitting next to the PS4 also. I could get rid of this fucker, and I can definitely get rid of this bitch, because this was probably the worst thing they could have ever came out with. Thank you, Sony, for making something better.